Hey guys, it's Bliss Collects and I have another nickel box to hunt today. It's another one of these types with the holes in the bottom, and we have some older looking enders to the bottom, so it might be a good box. Let's open it up and see if there's any enders. Okay guys, we got the box open and it's looking pretty promising. I've seen a lot of older coins, and we have this nickel right here. That's a 1958. So that's a good sign. Let's get to the hunt and see if there's some good finds. Roll number 1, and we have a 1959 nickel. Right there, it's pretty damaged. Thought it was 39 for a second. And the mint mark is Denver. We'll take it. Let's continue the one. Number 2, and we have our next find. It's a nickel from 1958. Minted out of Denver as well. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 4, we have our next 50s nickel. It's 1957. Minted out of Denver again. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 10, we have our first foreign. Right here is a Canadian nickel. Minted in 1994. We'll take it. Let's keep on hunting. Roll number 12. We have our next find, I think. It's reverse facing, but it has the old looking patina. Let's see what it is. It's a 1949. First 40s nickel. We'll take it. Let's keep on hunting. Number 13. Have our next find. It's another 50s nickel right there. Is in 1957. Minted out of Denver. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll number 14, and I think I have a war nickel. Right there. It's a pretty worn looking greenish gray edge. See if it is. It's a 1943 nickel, which means it's a war nickel. Minted out of San Francisco. We'll definitely take that. Now, let's continue the hunt. Same roll as the war nickel. We have a nice 1959 nickel right here. 1959, minted out of Philly. That's a pretty nice one, actually. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. 16, we have our next 40s find. Right there is a 1946 nickel. Minted out of Philly. Bring you back in if it's a Henning or some other variety. Otherwise, let's continue the hunt. Roll 17, we have our next find, and it's a foreign. Looks to be a newer Canadian nickel, minted in 1990. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 21, and I have a find, maybe 2. Right here is a 1941 nickel, minted out of Philly. And right here, I think this is probably an old nickel. 1941, minted out of Philly again. 2 of those in the same roll, not bad. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 22, I have a couple finds. One is right there, it's a 1952 nickel, minted out of San Francisco, which is a pretty nice one too. And right here, 1956 nickel, minted out of Philly. Definitely take those, and we'll definitely continue the hunt. Roll 24, and we have an ender I missed. Originally, probably was reverse facing. The other side of the box it was facing towards. But if you can see that, that's a 1939 nickel. We're gonna open it up and see if it's a good nickel. Well, we know it's a good nickel, but if it's a key date. Okay, we got the nickel ender opened. Let's hope for a key date. And it's not. And it doesn't look to be a Henning nickel. I'll bring you guys in if it's the DDR or a Henning nickel it turns out to be. Otherwise, we'll continue. Roll 25, have our next find. It's another 1941 nickel, pretty heavily corroded. Minted out of Philly again. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 26, have our next find. It's a 1946 nickel, minted out of Philly. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 27. We have our next find. Right there, it was near the back of the roll. It's a 1952 nickel, minted out of Denver. We'll take it. Let's keep on hunting. Roll number 30. I have our next find. Right there is a Canadian nickel, minted in 1982. We'll definitely take that. We'll definitely continue the hunt. Roll 31. We have our next find. You can barely see it sticking up in the back of the roll. There's a 1946 nickel right there. 1946, Philadelphia. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 32, guys, and we have a great find. I laid out the roll just like this. Notice that there's a worn coin at the back. I took a quick peek and saw this. We have a Liberty V nickel found coin roll hunting. My 4th ever. The only problem is it might not have a date, judging by the wear on the back. Let's check. And it does. 1903. It's a little damage, but what a great find. Oldest nickel of the hunt, of course. And a great find. Let's continue the hunt and see if there's more. Roll number 35. We have our next find. After that great great V nickel, we have a 1952 nickel, minted out of Denver. I'll take it. Let's keep on hunting. Roll 36. We have our next find. I just saw a 1941 sticking up in the back of the roll. Minted out of San Francisco. We'll take it. Let's keep on hunting. Same roll as the 1941. And we have a 1953 nickel as well. 1953. San Francisco again. Really good nickel there. A better date actually. We'll take it. Let's keep on hunting. Roll 43, and we have our next find, and it's yet another 1941 nickel. 1941, minted out of Denver this time. We'll definitely take it, and let's continue the hunt. Roll 47, and we have our next find. It's a 1957 nickel, minted out of Denver. We'll take it. Let's continue the hunt. Roll 48, and we have a couple finds. Right back here, I saw 2 coins sticking up, and they both happen to be finds. 1941 and a 1948 in roll 48. Take a look at them. A 1941 Denver, 5th of the box. No, 6th 1941 in the box. And a 1948 Philadelphia. We'll take them. Let's continue to hunt. And next roll has 1958 ender. Okay guys, we're on roll 49 with the 1958 nickel ender. Let's open it up and see if there's any other nickels in there that are good. Okay guys, here's the 1958 nickel. It's a 1958 Denver. We'll definitely take that. Let's finish this box strong. Same roll as the 1958 ender, and a couple coins later, we have a 1940 nickel. 1940 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Now let's continue. Okay guys, just finished the nickel box. Here's a wrap up. We had that one V nickel. We had one 1939, one 1940, 6 1941s, the 1943 S war nickel, 3 1946s, 148, 149, 3 1952s, a 53, a 56, 3 57s, 2 58s, and 2 59s, plus the 3 Canadians. Overall, I'd say it's a really great box, just with the V nickel or war nickel alone, but the sheer amount of finds as well, one of my top boxes. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.